Hey everybody, Mac Monster here. Back with Marvel Heroes. I figured I'd repost my Green Terminal mission guide. Since patch 1.2 and 1.21, everything's changed on what levels missions are. They've added a whole new tier of missions, and so that kind of screwed up the old mission guide. So what I'm going to do here is open this up. As you can see, I've only got tiers 1, 2, and 3 opened up. Storm, she's 50. She's my highest level. And basically what you want to do is, I have my level out. I already know what level I am, but, if I'm playing a different character and I forget what level he is, I got a ton of them, 20 some odd. I just look at their level. And then I got to find their level on the mission. And the missions are laying out the levels kind of interestingly. They give you a range, So Kingpin's Tier 3 mission range is 47 to 57, they say. And it doesn't quite hold true on the bottom end, but it will hold true on the top end. What do I mean by that? For the most part, the highest level green, in other words, the green right before mobs turn orange for a mission, will be 2 levels lower than you are. So, how do we figure that out? Well, if I'm 50, that means I'm level 48. So, I look at 48. And I notice one thing here. There's no 48. There's 46, 47, 49. That means I'm actually going to be 47. I've got a cheat sheet that you can write down just like the old guide coming up. So I'm basically kind of talking for time so I can actually leave a long enough period of time for you to write everything down without having to pause it 10 seconds. So if you're 48, and your level's not listed, you have to go to the next lower level. That's going to be 47. So at Kingpin's, this is going to be top tier green, and then Taskmaster's will be orange, and it'll even be more orange because it's actually 49. However, interesting thing they did is they coded it so the next 3 missions past your top tier green are always orange. So that would mean Kingpin's is green, Taskmaster, Hoods, and Strikers will all be orange to you. And with this latest patch, they've kind of steered away from just do green. Orange is okay now. Orange actually gives you gear. You'll get higher level gear, and you still get XP, and you get XP at a pretty decent rate. I haven't noticed any decline in XP for killing oranges. So it seems like now the developers want you to kill some orange as well as green, maybe for the challenge. But if you're just hunting to see where the maximum XP is for the easiest level to do, that's obviously going to be your top tier green, and that would be Kingpin's. Now, what is interesting is as long as your level is listed in between these numbers on the terminal, so 46 to 56 for Subway, I'm 50, I'm good. Don't subtract 2 anymore. You just subtract 2 to find green. So if you were level 48, Subway would be green to you. If you're level 47, you would have to go down to Castle Doom. If you're a level 46, you would have to go to Hydra Island now because it's just a different level. But being 50, I can do anywhere from Sinister's Lab all the way through Kingpin's, and that will be green, and then I just finish out with the top 3. If you look, you get all 9 missions again. So they kind of listened to some of the complaints that they got, which prior to the 1.21, this didn't work this way. You can only do about 5 or 6 missions, and you either have to do red or green. So it was kind of really poor, and they kind of stretched out the missions now so you can get all your shards. And you definitely want to save up 100 cube shards so you can get your cosmic reroll. As people are saying that if you reroll it on a certain tune, even though it was someone else's cosmic, it becomes theirs. I'm not sure. I haven't tested that yet. I'm still saving up. As you can see, I only got 63 shards. I got almost 900 splinters, but only 63 shards. I was expecting splinters to be the currency for that cosmic reroll, but it's 100 shards. So I got 4 or 5 days left. And that's how the green mission terminals work. And I'll have a sheet that'll list out by level what level you should be to do it as green and top tier green. And it's pretty easy. There's just a couple of different levels here that kind of skip 2 levels, like Kingpins to Taskmasters, that skips 2 levels for some reason. Strikers to Sinisters, that skips 2 levels for some reason. And Hydra to Castle Doom skips 2 levels for some reason. And that will stay true all the way through. And obviously T1 will be a little bit different. They'll be a little bit lower level. They'll go, they start at really 24 and go on up, which is what they used to do. But that's the trick. If you're just looking to run greens and you want to know the best green to do it, just take 2 off your level and you look it up on the chart. So you don't do 50, where it says here 50 to 60, Hood's Hideout. You take 2 off, you come down to Kingpins. And that'll be the top tier green. 50 will be orange. Probably the best orange to do. And that's it. So I hope the guide helps. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later.